What We Never Planned, Episode 5, 3,000 miles away. He listens to his father's voice the way you listen to weather. Not for what is being said, for what the voice itself tells you. Is it slower today? Is there something under the word that was not there last week? His father is talking about the garden. The tomatoes are coming in late this year. The neighbor's dog got into the beds again. He's listening to the garden story. He's also listening for the things that is not the garden story. He is 3,000 miles away. It is morning where he is. It is evening where his father is. There's a 6-hour gap in which anything could happen that he would not know about until the phone rang. The phone call is the bridge, and so he listens to more than his father is saying. The tomatoes are coming in late. The voice is steady. The voice is his father. He breathes. There's a calculation that long-distance caregivers know. How many hours to the airport? What flights exist in the early morning? How quickly you could arrive if the phone rang at 3 a.m. with a different kind of news. You keep this calculation somewhere near the surface, not because you expect to need it, because having it ready is the only form of control available to you. The guilt of long-distance caregiving is different from other caregiving guilt. Most guilt has a resolution. You feel guilty you were not there at the appointment. You go to the next appointment. The guilt of distance has no resolution that does not require you to also undo whatever brought you here. The job, the family you built, the life that is here now, real and full and yours. The distance is not a mistake, but it is still a distance. And the guilt does not always care about the reason. There are things you cannot see from 3,000 miles away. Whether the fridge is full, whether the mail has piled up by the door, whether your father's hands shake now when he pours his coffee, whether the house smells different. The phone call tells you the garden, the visit tells you everything else. And between the visits, you are listening to the garden and trying to hear the house. When you do visit, the visit carries everything. From conversation, every conversation you did not have over the phone, every errand, every appointment, every quiet hour of simply being in the same room. And it is not enough time. It is never quite enough time. And the leaving is its own kind of grief. The hug at the door that lasts a little longer than usual. The walking to the car without looking back. Because if you look back, you will see your father at the door watching you go. He is always at the door when you leave. He has always been at the door. Some things you keep. Long distance caregiving is often invisible to the people around you. You go to work, you make dinner, you are present, you appear fine. And somewhere inside, you are also doing calculations, listening to voices for what is underneath them. Carrying a quiet worry that has no scheduled time and no obvious solution and nowhere to put itself. I want to say something about what being there means. Because the guilt of long-distance caregiving is built on a definition of presence that is only one kind of presence. The phone call at 7 p.m. every day for 3 years is presence. The knowing which appointment is Thursday, the knowing which neighbor to call The knowing when something in the voice is different from last week is presence. The calculations you keep near the surface, the flight you could book at 3 a.m., the willingness to go is presence. I'm not saying that the distance does not matter. It matters. You know it matters. I'm saying that you are not absent. Even from 3,000 miles away, you are not absent. You are not alone in this. This podcast is called What We Never Plan. This is one of the things nobody plans for. Full transcript and further resources are at anandchaturvedi.com. I am Anand Chaturvedi.